Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 35 of our Pokemon Colosseum playthrough. And with this episode, we're finally back on schedule. So we are back on schedule. Anyway, in the last episode, we dealt with some more trainers here in Realgam Tower, and we began scaling our way towards the top. Along the way, we took an elevator up. What is this picture? I can't make that out. Anyway, started scaling to the top, and we met the evil Nascour of Team Cipher along the way, who says he's waiting for us at the very top. Now, I don't know how much else there is to do before we get into that part, and that is basically end game, so we could be sort of cliffhanger-y at the end of this. Hopefully I'll be able to save. I just realized there might be a bit of a problem there, but anyway, let's start things off with our team recap as per usual. We need to... Everyone's good there, I think. So Stacy, our Ariados, is up first at level 49. She is an impish nature with the insomnia ability preventing from falling asleep. And Silver Powder is powering up Leech Life. She also has Sludge Bomb, Scary Face, and Spider Web. Next is Pinky, our Slowbro, at level 48. He is an adamant Pokemon. Terrible nature for a Slowbro, but that's what he has. He has the Oblivious ability as well. And Shadow Ball, Tri-Attack, Yawn, and Skill Swap. Next we have our level 49 Entei, legendary beast of Johto. Jolly-natured Pokemon, of course, can't you tell by looking at him? With the Pressure ability. Wait. I'll check Dozer in a second. I think I gotta give Dozer another mark. Anyway, Fire Blast, Bite, Stomp, and Sunny Day for the moves. Next is Spangler, our Misdreavus, at level 50. Sassy Nature with Levitate as the ability. And Spell Tag is the item to power up Shadow Ball. With Psybeam, Confuse Ray, and Perish Song as well. Lambie the Gligar is next up at level 49. She is a quiet-natured Pokemon. Hyper Cutter ability with Slash, Poison Sting, Feint Attack, and Sand Attack. And nope, Dozer is caught up. Okay, 2 injuries. Dozer, our level 49 Snorlax. Naive-natured Pokemon with the Immunity ability preventing poison with Body Slam, Counter, Rest, and Metronome. Alright, so as I say, I don't know what else there is to do. I know there is at least one more battle. Now, which way did Nascour go? Was it over here? Because we came out of this elevator. No other doors. I think Nascour was up this way. Ah! He's gone! What should we do, Chaz? Oh, I know. How about over that way? Couldn't we take the other elevator? Of course we could. Can we walk over? Oh! You know, I don't know if I knew this path was here this entire time. I always used to walk down the stairs and come up the other side. That's sweet. Alright, let's take this... Oh, it's no good. We can't take this elevator either. Why? What? Oh, wait. Someone's here. Check this guy out. You recognize that guy from the intro? Long time no see, Chaz. You're not gonna break my heart and tell me you've forgotten my face, are you now? That face! It can't be! Team Snagem? But why here? Even if you don't want to believe it, you're absolutely right, little lady. I'm Gonzap! Why don't you just call yourself Taserface, the boss of Team Snagem, and don't you forget it! Did you ask what I'm doing here? Yes, isn't this Team Cipher's headquarters? Team Snagem shouldn't have anything to do with this. Well, surprise, surprise, we have a lot to do with this, Missy. We were just thieves before we got hold of the snag machines, and where do we get them? From Cipher. What they wanted was this. Go snag superior grade Pokemon from trainers everywhere. What? So this is all one big plot hatched by Cipher? That's what I'm saying. Aren't you the brainy one, Missy? Master Nascour's waiting for you upstairs, but you've got to deal with me first. We got a little score to settle here. It's time you paid up for wrecking our hideout and wiping out Team Snagem. Don't get any ideas about beating me. Calm down, sir. Alright, Snagem head Gonzap. Again, Gonzap. Now, at least, it sounds kind of cool. Level 53. I may want to do some grinding, but I don't have time. Is there anything else I can do to fill up time for this episode? Because, well, there is one thing that might come to mind for us to fill up. So, what is the best bet? We're going to Sludge Bomb Shiftry. We're going to... I don't want to try attack the Hariyama in case of his guts. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. That might hurt, but I mean, I'm hoping it won't. Decent power. Okay, we're going to switch that. We're going to switch Pinky out almost immediately. As we Shadow Ball into the fighting type Hariyama. Not even half damage, I'm sure. Not even a quarter damage, I'm sure. Lower the special defense. No Earthquake. I think we can handle the Earthquake. Come on, Larry. I haven't told you who Larry is yet. I might have mentioned it way back when I first caught... Ooh, painful. Caught Pinky, but the shelter on his tail, that is Larry. And Larry's defense pulls through Is it weird that I nicknamed the Shelder that's on his tail? Trust me, it goes along with the stories I used to write. My evil Team Rocket villain, Joey, captured this amazingly powerful Shelder story-wise. Of course, it was just a Shelder, but like it was supposed to be like super-powered, omnipotent, almost Shelder. And the joke was, he caught it, I think before I caught Pinky, but I had plans to get a Slowpoke at some point. Well, Stacy, can you stay in? I don't know. I'm going to try a Leech Life to the Dark-type Crawdon. We're going to switch Pinky out into... what is our best? I'm fearing a Dark-type move, so I don't know if I'm going to Spangler. I can go to Lammy, though. Flying-type, immune to the Earthquake. Let's try that. But, yeah, so the Shelder was, like, super powerful. Anytime Team Rocket needed to stop the good guys or whatever, Joey would send Larry in, and Larry... First of all, Larry was amazingly powerful. But I also decided to make it... Oh, that's gonna hurt! I should probably be focusing on this battle more. Well, don't need to worry about the Dark-type move. Let's go to Spangler. Where is my injury pen? I'll deal with that later. Haha, no damage for us, thanks. Just hitting your own Crawdon. But yeah, the idea was, eventually, Larry's destiny was to be nothing but the Shelder on the tip of my Slowbro's tail, so that got rid of Team Rocket's super-powered Pokemon at that point, which is kind of fun. Alright, Psybeam Hariyama, we're going to, I guess, slash the Crawdon. Water move could be dangerous, but what can we do? No, I really need to find that pen. Actually, forget it. I don't have the injury pen. I've got the other pen. Is there any ink in this pen? There is. Alright, that should be plenty of ink to mark an injury on our Ariados. Where is this? That's only the second one, though, I believe. There's the Crab Hammer. This will hurt, but I mean... Okay, critical. And another knockout for poor Lammy, which is her third one. We should be able to take the Hariyama down, so I don't need to worry about a fighting move on Dozer. Our team is taking some serious... You didn't. That is not fair. Okay, let's go back several episodes, maybe close to the beginning of the whole series, whole playthrough. Didn't I say the game retargets moves to the Pokemon that you send in? Alright, I had a Gligar in Dozer's spot, right? This Hariyama went for Brick Break on a Gligar? Are you kidding me? It most certainly did not. Yet that's what we just saw. Oh, we should be able to take it down, though, with Psybeam, I hope. We're going to go for a Hyper Potion. You can't tell me that the game does not cheat like that. Brick Break on a Gligar. Who even does that? You're not Hyper Potioning that Hariyama. You can't poison me. I'm immune to your poisons. Go ahead, Brick Break. I mean, you can predict my switch all the time. Alright, Psybeam, and once again, Hyper Potion. Let's go Max Potion, actually. Hyper is not cutting it anymore. I was kind of happy to be able to say that. Good, no Hyper Potion for the stupid Hariyama that... No, there's no way it can predict that. If I had brought Entei in, I'm sure it would have gone for Earthquake instead, right? Anywho, at least it's done. Next in is a Pinsir. That can also learn fighting moves, however they are not stabbed from you, buddy. Sludge Bomb, no damage. Some, but not too much for us to worry about. Let's go with Confuse Ray onto the Pinsir and Body Slam the Crawdon. I don't think Dozer will be faster. Now, you owe me a Confusion, Self-Damage, Injury, Smash yourself in the face kind of thing for that nonsense. Thank you. We are faster. Knock it out! Yes. This day is too intense for me. Earlier today I recorded the 2 episodes of Pokémon Colosseum that you saw yesterday, and just moments ago, probably about maybe 20 minutes ago actually, I saw Shadow the Skarmory, almost said Steelix, never mind, but I just finished recording the Pokemon TCG online video. That took forever because See, I want to show the strategies off that I come up with, because they are kind of decent strategies. You know, not to toot my own horn, I mean, I'm not an amazing player, but the strategies that I come up with are cool and fun, at least in my opinion. And it took 6 battles, I think, to actually showcase the battle or the strategy decently. And that, man, no, 7, I think. Anyway, it took a long time. Let's go for a body slam into the Skarmory, see if we can paralyze it, because that would help us with the whole capturing thing, because we are going to try to catch this Skarmory. It'd be good to add it to the team as well, since it is... It's only level 47. We are actually a higher level than that one. I believe we should try to double up on the pincer. I'm going to use Spengler's turn to Hyper Potion Dozer up, as we go for Body Slam from Dozer. See if we can paralyze, if not get the knockout. Doing just Skarmory. Oh no, it's snapped out. But we healed with the right Pokemon at least. Or at least we healed the right Pokemon. The immune with Levitate, the Earthquake is very nice. Good old Spengler. Steel Wing. It's gonna hurt, it's not gonna be critical, unfortunately. Ooh, but that was close. Look, can we paralyze this pincer, please? Nope. So with Steel Wing coming our way, I was thinking of going into Entei, but the Earthquake from Pincer is a problem. So let's... Spengler is quicker, so let's Psy Beam the Pincer, and we'll use Dozer's turn to Hyper Potion up Spengler. Alright. This should drop the Pincer, and leave nothing but that Skarmory. We can Confuse Ray it, we can Body Slam continuously for paralysis, hopefully. Can't Sand Attack it, because Lammy was knocked out. Crab Hammer nonsense. Almost leveled up with that, though. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing, that's right. Just don't critical me, please. Spengler is 1 injury from getting taken down completely. Confuse Ray, Body Slam. Come on, Pincer hit itself. You can do the same. You know what? While we're doing this, let's check out the old Pokestop. It's one of the regular routines here on the channel now in these playthroughs. It does get the Steel Wing off. Okay, I suppose that's acceptable as long as you don't knock me out. Body Slam, can we paralyze? Man, why? Nothing over there. Alright, actually there's a wild Gligar in my neighborhood. That's kind of cool. We got a heal. No, you know what? Let's switch out now. Go into Entei. We could always go for some stomp attacks to try to flinch this thing as well, but I want to get paralysis. 1 in 3 chance, meaning the third one should definitely get the paralysis. That's how it works, right? A 1 in 3 chance means that the third one has to do it. 50% chance to knock yourself or hurt yourself in confusion, but they go for Shadow Rush, which is recoil damage. Uh-oh. But nothing much to worry about. Alright, come on. Body Slam, Paralyze. I could also Fire Blast you. Don't force me to do that, Skarmory. You want to join our collection. Well, actually, with our jolly-natured Entei, let's Bite instead. We have lowered special attack based on the nature, and this is also resisted in this generation. No damage. Flinch it. Fuse it. Yes, alright, the last Body Slam I think we can inflict on it is right here, right now. We gotta get paralysis. Don't critical! Okay, Google. Skarmory ability. You don't have Limber. Why aren't you paralyzed yet? This is nonsense. Let's chuck a Pokeball. Oh, we got 23 left. I should probably go buy more of those before we do any further stuff in the adventure. And let's just take a nap. Rest up. Actually, that could be what we finish up the episode with. Me randomly talking and stocking up on some items. So we're getting into the end game. I don't... Like, basically, once we go up that last elevator... I had it. Once we go up the last elevator, I believe you get locked into the final battle. So, probably what I should do some grinding as well. Maybe that's the idea. Over the weekend, I'll heal up. I'll buy items, potions and such, and probably do a little bit more grinding. Try to get the team to level 55, I think, based on the Pokemon that we saw Gonzap here using. Still nothing we can hit you with there. Let's just throw another Pokeball. I could also Master Ball you. You know that's the thing I'm likely to do, right? You guys watch my channel, you know that is not true whatsoever. Now, what was I going to say? Something now just reminded me I was going to say something about what I used to record. I would have already mentioned that, though. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Why? Why would you do that? Wobble 3 times? And that's all you're going to hit me with? Just don't Shadow Rush. Actually, no. Go for one more Shadow Rush, please, and lightly tap yourself a little bit weaker. Unless this Pokeball does the trick. Keep using rest, so as soon as Dozer wakes up, she'll right back to sleep, get her HP back, she will be fine. Now, something I gotta do, I was gonna mention this a couple episodes back, it slipped my mind, but now I have time to talk about it. What I need to do eventually is get back into doing viewer battles against you folks out there in Pokemon Sun and Moon video games, as well as Pokemon TCG. Ow! Why? Because I feel bad admitting this. I mean, I shouldn't feel bad, it's just something that happened, right? But I haven't really sat down and played my Pokemon Moon game in a couple of weeks, actually. Maybe even like a month. I want to get my team in there up to level 100. And, I mean, I could just do it on the bus, going back and forth when I'm playing Pokemon Go, right? Because I don't like to play Go while I'm on the bus. See, the thing about me, I like the incentive Pokemon Go gives me to be out walking. I don't want to just stand around in a building and catch a bunch of stuff. Like, for example, if I see something across the street, even if my avatar decides he's going to walk over there on his own, sometimes it happens, GPS kind of messes up, I won't catch it. I will walk over to that Pokestop. Not only will I get the items, but I'll also get the capture. So, one sec, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, good. But yeah, so I could just play Pokemon Sun and Moon while I'm on the bus in between, just to start leveling up my Pokemon. Try to get Sonata, Igaloo, and the entire team up to level 100. I like having my entire collection at level 100. Initially, the reason I did that, like the playthroughs I'm doing here, I'm not maxing them out to level 100, as you've noticed. But the reason I did it was because back in Fire Red, I think it was actually just in Sapphire that I played this in, Battle Tower. They had 2 different variations of Battle Tower. One was a level 50 challenge, one was a level 100 challenge. So, if I wanted to get as many ribbons as possible, I brought my Pokemon, well first I trained them all to level 50, and brought them into the level 50 challenge, tried to get as many ribbons in that challenge as I could, and once we were done with that, I moved on to level 100 and trained them all up to there. That's how I found 3 shiny Sableye, 1 shiny Golbat, which I evolved into Crobat, and I think there was another shiny I got in the Sky Pillar. Is it Sky Pillar? I think Sky Pillar. Alright, your defense goes up with that stealing, but we're not touching you. You gotta stay in this Pokeball. We only got 17 left. At least, if nothing else, this is filling up the episode nicely. I shouldn't say nicely. This is filling up the episode. Rather, what's the term? Frustratingly? Yeah, I guess that would be a good word we can go with. Okay, Google. Skarmory capture rate. Let us see. Where are we at? Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia is the place to go for your information. Of course, Cerebi.net's a good one as well. But Bulbapedia popped up first, so we'll go with that. And the capture rate of Skarmory, everybody, is da-da-da-da. Can't scroll. Where are you at? 25? Why? You're not that amazing. You don't evolve. You don't have a baby form. You don't have a, what would you call it? A species-specific attack. You don't have your own Z Crystal. You don't have a Mega. Could you imagine if Skarmory had a Mega Evolution? What would the defenses be like on that? Alright, I'm kind of tempted to stomp you. You did get your defense boosted. If this ball doesn't work, I'm going to stomp it. No, I'm not. I still got to fill up this episode a little bit more, I guess. I shouldn't jump the gun. I will Fire Blast you, however, just to end this nonsense. Boost your defense one more time, I will fight you. Or stomp you. You don't want it stomped. I understand. I wouldn't want it either. someone walks up to me with a great big fire lion here saying, can I stomp you just once, get a nice little tap of damage on you? I'd probably be like, no. Who are you? How'd you get into my house? Why would you ask me that question? What makes you think it is reasonable for you to come up to a stranger on the street? Wait, I just said in my house. Anyway, come up to a random stranger and ask, could I stomp you? Maybe some people are interested in something like that. I know I'm not. Skarmory, you're clearly not either. But you're going to take a stomping. Come on, boost your defense. If we go down to 10 Pokeballs, I'm stomping it. Unless it also, you know, is a defense boost before that. All we're doing here is Entei's looking at this battle going on saying, should I do something? Or I'm just like, no, you know what, Entei? You've done plenty as it is. Maybe, I guess. What have you really done? I don't know. You were our first capture, though, as far as legendaries go in this game, so you got that on your resume. Alright. Pokeball, we got 12 left after this one. Won't even give me the defense boost to stomp. Again, your time is numbered. Most time is numbered. We got 12 Pokeballs remaining. As soon as we're at 10, so 2 more chances to stay in Skarmory before I stomp you into the dirt of this rather clean floor, actually. How much do you think they pay on janitorial services here in Real Game Tower? Because this place is spotless. It won't be once I'm through with it. But, yeah, look how, like, you can play, like, chess off this floor while eating off of it. It's so clean, pristine, beautiful. Don't know if I want to live here, though. See, there's not enough secret passages for my life. Did I ever tell you guys that? If I ever had the money to build my own house from the ground up, I would want to make secret passages and stuff. That would just be so cool. Like, one of my favorite shows when I was younger was the movie Clue. I must have talked about this. This sounds familiar. If I have, I'm repeating myself, but Clue was a cool movie based off the board game with secret passages and stuff, and I always thought it'd be neat to have like a painting on the wall that you spin around, there's a corridor behind there. Never made sense in the game of the board game of Clue, though, where 2 opposite corners of the board had a secret passage that led to that other corner. Like, sure, they could like go around the outside of the house or go under or whatever, but wouldn't the 2 passages from opposite corners intersect at some point? Unless one went lower than the other or something? I don't know. It's just a board game, too, so. How many Pokeballs do we have left? Oh, look at that, there's 10. Time to step on this bird. Stomp attack. But we're going to use Dozer's turn to throw that Pokeball. You have this last hit where you take a little bit extra damage, and this is going to be the turn that it goes for Shadow Rush. Let's do this. Man, this is a long episode. I mean, no, it's not a long episode, it's just a long part of the episode. You could have not done that. Now I'm going to critical stomp you. Are you still there? That's about as low as we're going to get to. If the next Pokeball or... Now your defense goes up. I mean, okay, things worked out well that we didn't KO you there with that stomp. Could have stomped you long ago at that point. And if we can't capture the next, let's say, 5 Pokeballs, I'm going for the Fire Blast. You then have just long enough for me to keep missing until you're knocked in. Stay in the ball. What did I just say? To stay in the ball. At least you're not Shadow Rushing it. Don't critical hit. That's mean. You don't appreciate that stuff around here. Should I potion? Nah, you're not going to get another critical. Why is this thing so hard to catch? Again, like, what do you guys think of Skarmory? Just in general, as a whole. Like, it's kind of neat, I guess, Metal Bird. Its defense is crazy, as far as I know. I don't think its special defense is all that much, but its capture rate is ridiculous. It's not this hard in Pokemon Go, not that I remember. Ooh, that was critical. You might have taken me down. How are you still sleeping? Is there anything we can do to get a status? I don't believe so. Pinky could yawn. So here's what we're going to do. With Entei, we're going to heal. I should have yawned long ago. How did I not even think of this? We'll Hyper Potion Pinky. I'll switch Dozer out for Pinky. This is when the Shadow... Wait. We're not going to do that just yet. If we bring in 2 resistant types to Steel Wing, it's going to try to Shadow Rush. So let's go for a Pokeball right now. Next turn, I'm going to switch Entei out for Pinky. Strategizing, thinking ahead, planning their moves. It looks just like playing chess, like this board that we're on right now. You got to think several steps ahead of the opponent and know what's in their head, what's going on in the mind, get in their head, figure out their strategy, and work against them. Never mind, there's a Shadow Rush. I mean, it was a sound idea. Goodbye, Skarmory. Not worthy of my time. Level up! Move? No. Almost lost Dozer there, unfortunately, although she does only have 2 knockouts. You've grown a lot better, Chaz. Thank you! Lost a couple Pokemon. No thanks to you. Well, thanks to you. What do you say, Chaz? Why don't you and me team up again, just like old times? You and me and the Snag Machine. We can do whatever we please. The world will be ours, hey? No, you knocked out my Pokemon. I figured you'd say that. That doesn't matter anymore. There's no going back for you now. Get going. I can't really walk past you. You're too big. We're not going to do that anyway. We're going to head downstairs, and we're just going to heal up and save the game, because we are at time for this episode. As I say, over the weekend, before we come back on Monday, with possibly the last of... I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. There are 6 battles, I think, coming up. I'll try to get through them as fast as possible. I'll be doing like a bunch of bulk recording and get them all done, because you can't save in between them. It's like an Elite Four kind of a challenge. But we'll see that start off on Monday, leading into the week, however long it happens to take us. So I want to say thanks for watching today's episode of Pokémon Colosseum. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to drop a like down below. And if you missed any episodes of the playthrough thus far of Colosseum, there's a link in the description to the full playlist. And for more content from Professor Chaz on the channel, click on the links during the outro for some more videos, and you can also subscribe by clicking the link on my face and get your daily content from Professor Chaz. But with that, we are done. As I say, thanks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time.